The real kind of beef you should have is with yourself for not being where you're supposed to be. Stop beefing with random people, your neighbor, your cousin, your ex-boyfriend, your ex-girlfriend, your landlord, your colleagues. Now, beef in this context is just slang for dispute, disagreement, or conflict for individuals or between individuals or groups of people. Let's use different kinds of beef as metaphors for the setbacks we face in our personal growth. The first type of beef we have is ground beef. Now, ground beef represents the daily mundane tasks, the day-to-day efforts that we put in the grind, things that we call every time that I'm going to grind or I'm grinding. This type of tasks, they do pile up and they distract you. And before you know it, a month or 2 or 3 has gone down. But I'd like to encourage you to pursue something more substantial, something bigger, something more exciting, not just small efforts or tiny little bits of effort. So pursue something bigger, something more substantial. Next up, we have chuck beef. Now, chuck beef is tough. It's tough meat. And this chuck beef needs slow, steady cooking to become tender. We all go through struggles and hardships in life. And these challenges always help us to, become more patient and resilient in life. You need to stop avoiding these struggles and these hardships. Why? Because through these rough cuts of life and the slow, steady cooking, we become better in doing things, in thinking, in evaluating situations, in making decisions. Not necessarily all the time, but most of the time, we know history is replete with scenarios, situations, philosophies that have proven that the more challenges you go through, you become better at decision making, and analyzing situations. So don't struggle with the rough cuts of life. Embrace them. Chuck beef, slow, steady cooking to make you tender. Now consider ribeye. Ribeye is rich and flavorful, but it comes with a lot of fat. And ribeye is one of my favorite types of beef. And this fat that you find on the ribeye represents distractions or bad habits that weigh us down in our growth. If you find yourself being distracted or with a lot of bad habits, it's time to trim the fat, trim that ribeye fat. Try to focus, gain focus or go back to your goals or to your roadmap and just try and pull down all distractions. Ribeye is rich, but the fat, distractions. Trim the fat of that ribeye. Then there's filet mignon. Now this is the most tender cut, but it's also the smallest. Delicious, nice beef. It represents the idea of staying small within your comfort zone. While it's safe to stay within that comfort zone, that job, that career, nothing really significant grows from those comfort zone. Filet mignon is delicious. Everybody loves that. But don't stay small. Don't stay within your comfort zones, avoiding risk or not being a risk taker. Risk comes with growth. You'll never know what you could have been in this journey of life unless you leave that comfort zone. Filet mignon, type of beef that is nice but small. Leave the comfort zone. Take risk. Finally, we have Wagyu beef. Wagyu is known for its exceptional quality and marbling. It is the epitome of excellence. Wagyu beef is where you want to be, at the top of your game, living up to your full potential. But Wagyu requires dedication, discipline, and a relentless pursuit for your dreams and goals. Wagyu status is where you want to be, building your networks, connecting with people, pursuing those big goals, trying to build your financial muscle, trying to build ideas, reading, learning, researching, playing with the big guys, guys say, chilling with the big boys. That is Wagyu status. So avoid daily grind that draws you back, distracts you. That's just ground beef stuff. Chuck beef, it's nice, it's okay. That slow, steady cooking makes you a better, stronger man or woman, makes you sharper. But if you're not careful, you're gonna live in that chuck beef status. Filet mignon is small, tender, but that's exactly what it is. It's just small, tender, yes, but it's just small stuff, nothing substantial. Ribeye, delicious, but be careful. Trim the fat. Wagyu beef is where you want to be. Be a Wagyu, not just basic beef.